Dear Log, finally we return to the residence of the Solo Man. For the first time, I get to meet him face to horrible withered face. Boy, what a face he has. In order to get him to trust me, I had to make up some big lies about my past. But don't you believe a word of it, Log. I am Louis from Wisconsin. Anyways, the Solo Man introduces us to a new sheep. A young lady with ties to an organization that could threaten us all. Then we get the real clue. A voicemail from the deceased herself. What answers does it hold? Will our new acquaintance prove herself useful? Third thing? I'll let you know, Log.
I'm sorry I'm reaching out to you like this. I know it's been years, and I know what you said, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't have agreed to any of this. You were right, and I'm so sorry. I didn't understand. I thought they were just men, and nothing I can't handle, just rich, bored men, nothing I haven't dealt with a million times. But Reuben, something is wrong with these people. I don't understand what they are, but Reuben, they're dangerous. It's something in their eyes. Oh God, I'm so afraid. Oh Jesus. Reuben, please, I need you to help me. I need to leave. I'm taking what I can, and I'll be gone by Sunday, but I need you to take care of something for me. And I know you said you didn't want to be involved in any of my dealings, but please, Reuben, this is important. I don't know what this is, but I need you to keep it away from the people that want it. Something tells me that they shouldn't have it, and I don't know why, but oh, Jesus, they aren't like us, Reuben. There's something else, oh God. Reuben, I'm going to be mailing you a package. It's very important that you keep it safe. I don't know. They don't know how. They don't know that I have it yet. I don't know what it is, but it's old. It's maybe thousands of years. I still don't know. I've been trying to research and understand, but it's old, and I just know that it's important, and he wants it. And it's something is telling me that he can't have it, Reuben. He can never have it. So please, until I get back, I may be gone for a while. I don't know, but I need you to keep it safe, and promise me whatever happens, you won't let them find it, Reuben, please. I'll be sending it to you. You know where to keep it. You know where it'll be safe. The secret places that no one knows. But please, Reuben, until you hear back from me, just keep it safe. Please.
I can't believe you ad-libbed that on the spot. That was impressive.
Yeah, very good filter, too,
yeah. And he just clicks it off and just looks at all of you in the room.
Well, hold on now. Did you receive this package?
Don't need to tell us where it is, but I would like to know if you do have it.
We just need to know if you have it or if it didn't make it to you. When was that voicemail sent also?
That was sent shortly before Elaine was killed. A few days before.
Did she get you the package first?
Yes.
Okay. Well, at least we know
the prince.
The prince does not have it.
Right.
I have it somewhere safe.
In your bottle.
The prison pocket.
Have you looked at it?
No.
What do you need? Do you need help keeping this safe? Do you need help figuring out what it is?
I need help deciding what to do with it, where to keep it forever. and how to keep it away from your Prince of Philadelphia.
Well, I mean, it seems like the Catholic Church might be the good option then if you already have a sister here.
The Catholic Church is infiltrated. There are your kind among them. There have been since before the Middle Ages.
No.
I mean, that makes sense.
I guess it does.
Yeah.
We're kind of assholes sometimes.
We have our own militant, well, they have their own militant orders in the church, Gladius Day and things of that nature, but they're extremists, they're radicals. I want nothing to do with them. They believe we should still burn you in the streets.
All right, so what I'm hearing is that we solved the murder and that somebody killed her. We know the item's safe, so we're kind of done here, right?
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
I don't think we solved the murder, but we know.
We knew we weren't going to.
We got as close as we were ever going to get.
Sorry, that actually wasn't good. No, that was just for us.
My concern now is the prince's people. They are going to want to know where this thing is.
I think we can very safely say we have made no progress in that department.
Yes, we do not know where it is.
We do not know where it is.
I mean, we're professionals. They're going to know that we're not some kind of idiots just on this case.
Wandering our way through.
I think we have time. It has been such a small amount of time since we started on this, and
24 hours.
Let's be honest. If we were their first pick, there's something else going on here.
This is true. It's like that movie, The Producers.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
It's
No, it was a
very
good. It was a good
movie.
flick. I recommend it.
Yeah,
Great.
Very new.
Oh,
Good to
he's
know.
still pretty young.
No, it's black and white.
Does that have
No, that was Young Frankenstein. But that was a
That's good
biopic.
too. Yes, that was. Oh, I miss him. Anyway,
Yeah, he was a good man.
he was a good man. Yes.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, based on our less than stellar track record so far, I think there's probably a good chance that we can buy some time and figure some more stuff out before we have to tell anybody anything.
I mean, we still don't
Solid.
know who killed her and who was after her. Because the prince wouldn't have attacked someone that was going to be bringing him an item that he was looking for.
Unless he knew that she was having second thoughts.
But how would he know that?
That's a great question.
I know. That's why I asked it.
Yeah.
These are all good questions, all similar ones to what I've had. And Sister Joan, I've been trying to learn what I can, but I still can't figure out if it was the prince, other than frustration, why he would do this. I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. If he knew she had it and wasn't giving it to him, I would expect it to be more of a torture scenario than an, frankly, assassination.
His reputation, that's what he would do.
So, do you know what happened to the previous prince? I know it's not really your wheelhouse, but you seem to also have knowledge between the two of you.
My area of expertise isn't in your politics. And your,
Neither's ours.
It's a lot, and it's... The Catholic Church's politics are enough. That's more than I could handle, so I don't need the kindred equivalent, if I'm being honest, but...
Fair enough. Solly, do you know?
Salome.
Oh,
No, I just
stop.
calling him. It's informal now. We're friends.
We are buddies, yes.
I brought wine.
I don't know much about what was going on here before the prince came. My priority, my order's priority, have been what we think he is seeking and whether or not he finds it.
I have a question for the both of you, Solomon and the sister.
Yes.
If it come down to it, what is the more important to you? Justice for the dead woman or keeping the item out of the hands of the prince?
My order's existence and the whole reason that we exist.
Not your order. You. You are the person that has the information, whom we are working with. I want to know what you think.
If you're asking me what my heart tells me and what I have faith in, is that there is something that could either help or harm your kind in this item. I don't know what it will do. The problem is that no one knows what it does. We only have stories about where it came from and what it might do. My order thinks it is just a death sentence for your kind, and it will kill you and destroy you because they believe that your kind no longer have souls.
Then why not give it to the prince? Doesn't that solve your problem with our kind?
Well, if they're wrong, or if it does what another might believe, there are stories of powers that it grants. Ultimate power over all of your kind. Death to all your kind, but for not the one that wields it. It's hard to say. Everyone has their own legends. I suspect the prince has his own belief. I believe that it does something else. And I believe what it is in the very nature of its creation and the legends that surround Cain, and she'll look at you all, lead me to believe that this is an item of mercy. It's a blade of mercy to help undo your curse in some way, maybe to give you back your soul. But I don't believe, as my sisters disagree with me, that you do not have an immortal soul that could still be redeemed. I think all of you could still be redeemed, and you are the choices that you are, not what you have become. I'm sure not all of you chose this path. Some maybe, and she kind of just glances around, but I know that many of you do not willingly choose this for yourselves, and it seems that the God that I know, no matter how much he wants to curse you, would not leave you with no way of redemption for yourself and for your soul. That's what I believe. The sisters disagree, but that's why I am here. I was entrusted with this case because of my familiarity with the legends and what I know. I believe that you all have divine souls that are still present within you and could be helped in some way by this. They disagree. Did you want Solomon to answer
please.
as well? What was the original question? What would I do?
What would, if it comes, well, I tell you exactly why I ask. Because, obviously, you, Mr. Solomon, have the item in question in a place that is well guarded for now. We also, I myself, I will not speak for my friends, know and trust people that would, or not people, kindred, that would be considered, I don't like to use the term enemies, but not with the prince, who may be able to protect this item better than you yourselves. However, it depends on if you wanted more the justice for the woman. I see no benefit in them taking it. I think the legends of which you speak personally would keep me from attempting to use this, but they may know things that we don't know.
I don't mean any disrespect, certainly, to you and your kind, but sometimes there are impatient decisions made.
Agree.
And I worry power changes hands so quickly in your world, as you have seen. I worry if this was to fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, you should not give that to us at all.
I would
No.
I wouldn't say give it to us specifically.
No.
She turns around and she looks at Solomon at that, and he actually like shifts his feet and kind of like looks incredulously at you.
Look, it's just a big pile of crap. I don't want that problem. That's just a problem that you have. That's not my problem. We don't need it. We weren't even asked to find it. We're supposed to figure out who killed her, not retrieve an item. We don't need that.
Do you think that the prince will not expect?
I don't care what he expects.
Then you don't know this prince.
We've said that
Princes
many
have come
times,
and gone
actually.
in my time.
I'm worried that we should care what the prince wants here.
You know, you're young.
I think personally it sounds to me like protection of the item should be equally paramount to the decisions we make on what information to give it the prince, at least at this time. Now it sounds like Mr. Solomon has it contained for the moment, but
I have secret places no one knows except
I
for
look
me.
at Lewis. I'm just like, don't say butthole. Just don't say butthole.
no, I thought it, but I wasn't going to cut the treacle. No, we go. This is drama. This is dramatic.
Sister Joan like smirks. It's like,
I do wonder now, personally, from things these voices sometimes say in my head. We call it OOC, the DM. I get the impression that there is more to this, Mr. Solomon, than maybe we can gather. And perhaps you are quite capable of the defense. But I feel like should the forces of the prince come down upon you, that indeed would be the force to be reckoned with. No offense, of course, to you, Mr.
Oh no,
Solomon.
he needs to get rid of it. I suspect he's very capable and can handle dozen, maybe more of us. But if the prince truly sent the army, it's any individual holding out against an army.
Exactly.
Whether it's one lone nut in a cabin in the woods holding out against a couple of people versus a whole army coming down. Eventually, it's just a numbers game.
And I mean, as you may know, some of us can turn into things like vapor and perhaps infiltrate the places with less care than subterfuge attempts or follow along, though I'm certain you have security measures for those as well. But as my friend said, the numbers could eventually overtake you. The prince's followers are loyal and vast. This I just get from 24 hours of investigation. The opposition, should one want to call it that, is not so vast, but quite powerful. So I do not say that you give us anything today. I say if you feel the heat is on, as they say, perhaps we have another conversation about taking this object.
give me a role. Are you trying to be charismatic or are you trying to be manipulative?
I don't know that there's a difference to me.
Charismatic could just be you're trying to really project whatever, it could be sincerity, but you're trying to be very convincing about it. I would say just the level of trying to, convince Solomon that your words ring true versus manipulation where you may not be truthful with what you are saying, but you're still trying to be very convincing.
It's a little of both, but I'm going to go with charisma. I really do. I like to straight shoot with Mr. Solomon as much as I can. Obviously, there's an agenda of sorts, but I have my feelings on whose side I would rather win if it comes down to that, more than I want anyone to have this object at the moment.
I want you to roll your charisma, and I don't think you have dots in any of these. Do you have either expression, empathy, etiquette, or politics? I'm just using my own homebrew
No
version.
empathy, no expression. I don't know where etiquette is.
Second one.
How about technology?
Etiquette, no. Technology.
I know.
Politics, I have one.
Okay,
Hey.
and give me politics.
Okay.
So charisma and politics, the difficulty is 7.
No critical failures.
Okay,
3 8s.
awesome. Okay. So Reuben will listen to your words. Let me just do a quick roll. Reuben will listen to your words and he kind of looks at you and his expression actually softens a bit. And he takes a breath in and exhales and he says, "Listen, I don't think any of you are loyal soldiers of the prince. I think after this conversation, I'm convinced of that at least. Sister, I don't know how you feel, but that's how I feel. Now, that being said, I can tell you I do not have the item here. The weapon is somewhere safe. I have things that I need to do. I have to read a bit more. and look into something, reach out to someone I know. I cannot do that this evening. It's a different time zone. But I can keep you informed of what I learn. I may need to study this in person tomorrow evening, if you would. And he struggles with himself, and the sister is kind of just watching him talk, and he's looking at the sister. If Sister Joan is permitted to join us, and I make the proper preparations, and you assure me all, and your word is a kindred, as I believe, again, you call yourselves, that no one else will be joining us tomorrow evening, I will take you to the place where it is hidden.
I will give you my word as a doctor.
And he just nods.
You have my word as a kindred.
Nods at you too.
You have my word.
Not as anything? As a 36-year-old?
As a young person.
Sister, are you free to be present? And Sister Joan is just like, yes, I would like to be there, and I would like to just be present if that is comfortable for all of you.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
What
Agree
kind
to
of
this.
snack should I bring for you all?
Oh, that's okay. I don't think we eat the same things, but I appreciate you.
Oh, I wasn't
go to
going to be
grocery
our kind
stores,
of
like,
I mean, I pointed to the box of wine like, I still remember etiquette.
I don't usually eat so late in the evening. It's late for me.
Oh, I forget these things.
That's okay. It's been a while, I'm sure. But I appreciate, again, you thinking of me. That's very kind. And I appreciate, again, Reuben, thank you for meeting with me again so soon. And he just kind of nods at Sister Joan. I certainly don't want to keep you all. I just have some things that I have to do. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'm just, bye. She just kind of like awkwardly shuffles with her back to you guys, politely, but just kind of like shuffles out of the room, somewhat on guard.
That's fair.
I'm not going to turn my back on these three vampires that I just
I stand
met.
up when she leaves as like a courtesy.
I know,
And
and I
she-
bow the head.
Before she opens the door and leaves, she'll just say, it was nice again to meet you all. Oh, Reuben, what time tomorrow would you like? And he'll look at you guys after dark again, I suppose, for these three.
Let's do it at noon.
That would be a risk.
We'll be a little
I'd
late.
like to see.
Be a little late, yeah. Wait for us.
Shall we say midnight again, or whatever works
Give
for
us
you all?
time to get some information beforehand today, so yeah.
And all right,
And it's
tomorrow.
not past your bedtime. We can move it up a little bit, like 11 if it's easier.
When you're as old as me, you don't sleep much anymore.
Oh, the insomnia. It happens. It happens right
If
before
only
death.
I
mean,
was as old as you. Right before death. You are a doctor, yeah. Well, you know this.
I have things to do. I'm always keeping busy.
and make sure you get that looked at. I'm still worried about the possible melanoma from yesterday. Just take care of yourself.
He just kind of brushes his eyebrows up at you. And just grunts, like a non-committal.
He's gonna do it.
I have an appointment on Tuesday. No copay.
No.
Oh, it's a specialist. There's totally.
That's
a
definitely a copay.
It's only $15.
Well, you don't know what kind of
Senior
insurance
citizen.
this guy has.
Yeah, he's got good insurance. So Sister Joan has since just nervously like, thank you again, and just close the door behind you. The bell tinkles and she leaves. You hear, you hear like her footsteps kind of padding off into the distance, and you're just left alone with the professor.
She's a nice lady.
He's a nice lady.
Oh, no, she was a nice lady.
Yes.
She seems very nice.
Nobody seems to want the wine. Though.
How do you know her? Did she approach you, or did you approach her?
Sister,
Yes.
she came to see me.
Okie dokie. Seems like we all do that at some point.
Many people come to talk to me. I have a
Very important.
expertise.
Yes.
He is a professor.
It's true, yes.
What are you a professor in? Didn't actually follow.
Cooking.
I have multiple professorships.
Oh.
I've studied many things.
But no doctorate.
One.
Oh, doctor.
What is your doctorate in?
It's mostly an honorary title for someone involved as long as me, but I can't do operations if that was.
Well, it's still a doctor. It's still knowledge earned.
It's knowledge earned, sometimes unpleasantly so.
It is how most knowledge is earned, in my opinion.
He nods at that too. He actually kind of grimaces and thinks about that one and nods at that. Gentlemen, I don't know if there was anything else you needed from me this evening, but I do have some phone calls to make and some contacts to reach out to.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Very nice to have met you.
Very informative. Thank you.
And sorry about that window from the other day, but, you know.
We already talked about that.
That was yesterday.
Stop bringing that up.
The impetuous young ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
To be young again, though.
Okay, bye.
He would say to you, Elias, as you turn your back, Elias, you are young and things are very new. Just keep your wits about you. Don't lose control.
I don't plan to.
And he looks at you too. I'm sure they know what I mean.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh, very-
Orgies.
He's just like, ugh. And then just,
Take my bag. Put the bag back over my head.
all right, if that's all, gentlemen. And I'll lock up after you leave. And he'll start to make his way down the steps. The lights flick out in the shop, and the
God, I
door
can't see.
swings open on its own.
None of us can see in the dark.
We can't see. We don't have dark
What
vision.
in the
Oh, no. Oh, man. And Reuben Solomon exits the room and goes into his downstairs domicile of sorts.
Oh,
Let's trash this dump.
The cameras are still watching.
Yeah.
Let's not trash this dump. Goodbye, Mr.
You
Solo
like
Man.
this one, Professor?
Still have the smiley face bag on my head.
The cops will never get me. Oh, man.
I guess we.
That's the necrotic dong we've been talking about for years. Oh, man. All right, so...
I slide a little envelope onto his counter before I leave, and it just says, like, window with, like, the dollar sign on it, so it's money for the replacement window.
Okay, that's actually sweet. All right, that's nice.
I gave him money.
Did
Oh, you did, didn't
Yeah,
you? You
not-
gave him a little
not
bit.
enough, though.
Not enough. Not enough for new window, but you
Yeah.
started it. That's all right. There you go. So, unless you have something else you would like to do at the shop of Reuben Solomon this evening, he closes up. The doors shut automatically and click, 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 lock behind you as they do, and you guys are left alone in the street. It's probably about, that whole conversation didn't take very long, maybe 12:30. It's not super late, so that leaves you guys with the remainder of the evening, and however you'd like to proceed.
Let's lose control.
I don't want to attend any orgies with you two, so I'm gonna go.
No, I did one man orgy.
I don't want to attend that either.
I didn't expect that to get any reaction.
Oh my god.
Wank.
Wank! Oh man. I love it. Wank. We gotta make a gif of that.
I would like maybe to do some research on the Sisters Order.
That would be good.
And I will do some research on the knife that Cain killed Abel with.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You are free to use the equipment in the
Or did I have it back? Was it Cain killed Abel or Abel killed Cain?
Cain killed Abel.
Cain
Okay,
killed
I
Abel.
had it right.
You
Good
did
for
it good job.
Look at you, Catholic school. Way to
I
go, guy.
know.
But yes, you guys can absolutely do that. So you guys are choosing for doing research about the items of lore with Cain, the weapon to kill that he used to kill Abel. Excuse me, Lewis. Lewis just burped.
It's okay.
Everyone.
Bleh.
Lewis.
I'm so sorry. It's when I think about orgies.
I just get so gassy.
It's so gassy.
It's me. I'm
That's
a
why there's
gassy.
only one man there.
And you wanted to research Sister Joan's order and the Order of the Crimson Sisters or whatever. She has a million names. Okay. So, all right. So that's what you guys are going to do. You're going to research. You're going to research the information this evening. And Elias, you were going to go and meet with Lillian.
Yep.
Okay. So, all of you guys have exited Reuben's shop, and you're just walking to the car. It's it's still a little bit raining, a little bit drizzly. There's still
We know what the window's right there. We can see.
not as many people walking the streets because it's so gross
I actually
out.
did look out the window to see that.
Yeah.
Too. I did. I was like, oh yeah, wait.
It's heavily raining.
It's heavily raining.
Spoiler alert.
But you still hear some music playing from, some of the like clubby bars that are in New Hope down the street. But other than that, it seems pretty quiet out.
Do we see that shit-faced girl from last night stumbling around?
The shit-faced girl.
That one that was trying to hit on Elias?
That was actually in a different town, so you don't see her. She was in I think she was in Doylestown.
This is New Hope.
I don't think that was at the same restaurant.
Right, but I mean, I don't go to the bars in the same town all the time. I'll drink in Philly and Willow
You
Grove.
don't see any
You don't go to
drunk
Philly.
girls on the street
Not
right
anymore.
now. You hear some like rowdy laughter like down the street, but you don't see any drunk bitches walking up the street.
Okay.
What about bastards?
Yes, like 5. No,
Okay.
just kidding.
Five
We're
drunk
equal
bastards.
opportunist B words here.
There's
Yeah.
one. It looks like one couple with an umbrella that's
of what?
walking to their car, like a block away, kind of walking up to their where they parked.
All right. Well, it sounds like you guys have some reading to do. I'm going to go attend to some clan business. Reconvene tomorrow.
He's got to not say that word in public. It just has the wrong connotations
Yeah,
anymore.
I know. It did. Yeah. It doesn't
Reconvene?
sound good.
No clan.
Clan. You have to go attend to some clan business.
I mean, look, he didn't live through it.
no,
so
he
it's,
doesn't quite understand the
But
connotation.
that is what we call it, isn't it? It's my clan.
Yeah, but we don't say it in
We
public.
don't do clan
What do we
business.
say?
We say family or group.
Masquerade.
Family.
It's more like a Scottish clan.
Oh.
Yes. No, I get what it is.
No, we
but
understand. it.
passerby.
It's weird that this fourth person's joining the conversation.
Hey, lady.
Sorry, hi, gentlemen.
Oh God, he's dying too.
Oh no.
She's back.
Sorry, I'm done.
Okay, I've got a meeting. Family meeting? Better?
Yeah,
Better?
no, it's good. That's
Okay.
good. That just sounds like you're like in a drug deal, but I like it.
It sounds like you're a mafia.
That was it.
Yeah,
I
the
was
mafia.
thinking like cocaine.
I mean,
with
that's not-
Scarface.
Right, yeah.
That's
Escobar.
kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
No, it's good. That's
No,
good.
it's good. It's
Yeah.
much better than
Okay.
the other thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Good luck
Yes.
with your clan meeting.
Enjoy the clan.
Well, see, now that you've said it, I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We've all
and
done
this
it.
random woman over here.
Like that's how fun that
I mean,
works.
she
in
thinks
this.
it's funny.
She thinks it's funny.
It's okay. She's holding a book up so we can't hear
So we
her.
can't see it. She's trying very hard.
Drunkenly reading and laughing. It's really.
She's transcribing what we say.
Don't pay attention to me, pals. I'm just reading one drunk. Oh my god, sorry. Just laughing.
We know we can hear it.
That's what we were talking about. Was the laughing.
Why are you writing this?
I'm not
Are
writing.
you doing like this?
Dear journal.
Are you a journalist?
3 guys were talking about the clan.
I reported them on social
The
media.
mafia,
Oh
yes.
god.
They will be fired surreptitiously
Oh
tomorrow.
god.
One does not drink in Philly.
Oh. Alright.
Door slammed. Tires screech. Car driving down the
Moving
road.
away quickly.
Base thumps.
Yes.
With what?
Tires breaking.
Yes,
Leaves.
that's true.
No, there's
oh,
leaves, yeah.
so here's
Gravel.
my question. Are you wearing what you wear to Solomon's? Are you getting changed? Are you prepping in any way before you head on over to Lillian's?
No,
Okay.
I'm showered. I have a nice enough outfit. I'm good.
Nice, cute little outfit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. It's still not tailored fitted.
It's pretty. It looks pretty
No,
good though.
but Rod
Not
does a good
tailored,
job,
but it looks
too.
pretty
Yeah.
good. And it, excuse me, I was about to choke. I was like,
We just lived through it. We know.
That's- we can see you.
oh god.
Well, you came to the right podcast if you don't want to laugh, so that's all right.
We're not a comedy
Oh
podcast.
Jesus! All right.
We're barely a
I
podcast.
mean, I don't know why people think it's funny. But it's-
Yeah,
So
I
you,
don't.
I don't. So you
Oh,
guys.
you're crying now. We
I know.
broke you.
You broke me a little bit.
a little bit.
So you guys.
we can do better.
So Lewis and
Yes.
Isaac, you get in the van and you are heading back to. Where are you heading actually to do this research?
Tell me I'm getting in a van for. She doesn't know me.
Where? Yeah, how are you getting
The
to where you're
equipment's
going?
in the van. We're just gonna.
Oh,
get
you're
into
just
the
going to
van.
research online in your computer?
In the van,
Okay.
yeah.
Just hanging out outside of Solomon's
I mean,
Oh yeah,
if I
and like the
find-
van windows are foggy and it's rocking a little
Yeah,
bit. It's like I have a
but-
nervous leg.
Yeah,
So
and
like-
I'm like jamming while I'm typing. Yeah,
just really digging it in
yeah.
there.
There's like a foot on the window.
Titanic
because of your leg.
smear.
Yes, exactly. I'm doodling naked him.
All right. So what? Are you wearing the heart of the
Naked
ocean?
Isaac, yeah.
So beautiful.
Oh, a naked me. I thought you were naked. I can be
No,
naked.
I
that's
am
fine.
naked, but I'm also doodling. Oh, I'm not doodling my
you-
noodle.
Are you doodling me?
I'm doodling you
I
naked.
thought we were calling it wank.
Then we'll wank.
Oh, the van's
then-
just blowing.
then we'll
up.
wank.
Elias can't drive away fast enough.
Elias is peeling out.
Is that girl still out there laughing at us?
Probably.
think so.
Yeah. This drunk girl just walks past. She walks away. She moves past it.
This van would look so much better with a wizard on it.
Exactly. She writes it in her notebook and she shuffles
I
off.
have a picture of
So-
Alderaan on my van.
Picture of
Who's
Alderaan.
Alderaan?
Blowing up?
Well, no, there's nothing there, like Alderaan.
Like Alderaan. All right. So, Elias, you get in your car. You're driving on your way to Lillian's house. Listening to any good music on
Of
the
course.
way there?
Let's listen to some Deep Sea Diver.
Deep Sea Diver. All right.
Just
What's the
air
vibe?
bubbles.
Mellow rock.
Mellow
indie.
rock. Okay. All right. So you're driving on over, cruising through town. Not much happening again. It's kind of a rainy cruising through town. It's just a rainy day. There's not a whole hell of a lot going on. But eventually you cross over. It's really close. I mean, you're like right across the bridge. So you just basically drive down the street, cross the Delaware River, cross over and into Lambertville, New Jersey, and you follow what you know Lillian's address to be. She sent it to you the night before. And after a short drive down, you make one quick right, and you arrive at the home of Lillian Graves. You see a large brick building on the corner of the street with, it looks like, 3 floors. The bottom floor has large windows, all screened and opaque, either curtained up right now and not visible to see through, but you see what looks like some bright lights and maybe some pulsing lights from the one other side. You see also a gilded sign that hangs above the door, and it says, "The Grave Gallery, Lambertville." You hear sounds coming from inside as you approach and walk up the front entranceway. Muffled laughs, maybe some Bates beats of some distant music playing from inside. Do you ring the doorbell?
Yeah.
Okay. The doorbell rings. Few seconds later, this really handsome young man with his shirt not really buttoned up much, long, dirty blonde hair answers, and he's just like, "Hi, can I help you?"
Yes. Hi. Lillian's expecting me. My name's Elias Gray.
"Oh, yes, come in. She said you would be stopping by. Please come in." And he kind of like gives you a wink and actually just like gives you a
What did
little
he give her?
look
What?
up and down.
A what?
A wank. A wank.
Oh, it's that kind of hard.
Always.
That's optional.
And I'm sorry. You are
Oh, I'm Georg. Nice to meet you. Georg.
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 Sorry.
Well, that made it different.
Yes. Okay. Oh, very nice to meet you.
It's German. It's
Okay.
fine.
How do you spell that?
Is that like George?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
the German form of Georg.
Oh, okay.
Georg.
Is his last name of the jungle?
Georg of the Jungle. Yes.
All
Yeah,
one
yeah.
word.
Wow.
So,
Do I get the sense that he's kindred?
Do you use your heightened senses?
Is he worth it?
Do you care?
I don't
mean,
think I care enough.
you get the sense, if you brush past him, you can feel like the warmth coming from your arm kind of presses against his briefly.
Like
You feel
living
the
person warmth?
living tissue
Okay.
warmth. You suspect his cheeks are not red, but he's pretty tanned, so he doesn't look. He just looks like a tanned, handsome man that
Okay.
feels warm. So you would assume he's a human.
His boy toy, probably. Okay.
So you found him handsome?
He was described as handsome. He's handsome.
He is
But
handsome.
that's in the eye of the perceiver. How does
Sure.
Elias
To me, he's ugly
say?
Okay.
inside.
Oh, inside.
Yes.
But on the outside.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
He's gorgeous.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
he's Georg.
I'd steal
Georg.
his socks.
Yes. Wait, what?
No, never mind.
Oh, I would
Okay.
sniff his socks all day long. Yes. His sock strap. Like a jock strap.
But a
with
sock strap.
Oh my
strap.
God.
Yeah.
They had those back in the day, like the old.
They did. They keep your feet up.
Yeah. No, they keep your socks up.
That's
your feet
what I
keep
mean.
up by themselves.
Yes, I know.
You're-
Your youngins over here.
Jesus Christ. I love that everything he's saying as an aside, it's just in character still.
Yep.
It just makes me
I
laugh.
like the voice.
I know, I
sorry.
just love it. It's amazing. I just am giggling because it's fucking hilarious. All right, so Elias, as you enter this home and you step inside, you're actually almost just momentarily overwhelmed by this shift in atmosphere from the quiet, rainy, just yucky street to what you see in front of you. You see, it looks like the entire bottom of this building is just mostly open floor plan to the left. Dozens of people inside. There's dozens and dozens of people. The left-hand side of the room is just mostly open space art gallery type. It's more well lit. There's a couple of interesting art pieces, a couple sculptures, some people milling around, wine and glasses in hand and other drinks. As you kind of drift towards the center and towards the right hand, where there's a long staircase that leads to what I assume maybe you think are apartments or some kind of living spaces upstairs. This looks more like more of like a hangout space. It's very impressively decorated, all of it, very modern. There's very interesting, art pieces everywhere. The colors, the lamps, just everything about it is extremely interesting and beautiful. And there's, music playing. Someone's playing live, not live music. There's a DJ in the back corner, right corner under the stairwell. There's a few people dancing, again, drinks in hand in the center of the room, where there's some more interesting lighting of, purples and blues. You see around, it's mostly just kind of like a club-like atmosphere. A lot of little cubbies and areas where people can sit privately. The first thing you see as you come in is this group of what looks like 4 women seemingly doing like coke or doing some kind of drugs, like off of a little small copper table. A few people, again, just drinking and just being rowdy in the center of the room. There's someone to the right, a couple that's just basically just like making out and just necking in this little, very private area, and another person that's just like smoking a vape and just kind of like watching. And all in all, it looks like it's just kind of like a wild party right now and some kind of happenings in the art space. As you're just kind of surveying all this and you're looking around, are you doing anything as you survey, or are you just kind of taking it all in?
Yeah, just kind of wandering around, obviously, and checking out the artwork and admiring the pretty people and the music, and just and obviously looking for Lillian to see if I catch her in the crowd.
And as you're kind of just looking around and like taking it all in, maybe just bobbing your head to the music a little bit, you suddenly hear, "Oh, there you are, darling." And Lillian is suddenly just in front of you, and she's just kind of stalking over in your direction. And as was the last time you saw her, she is just beautiful to behold. Tonight, she is not dressed in a gown or anything formal. She's got a black mesh shirt on, black bra underneath, tight leather mini skirt, and just tall black boots. And she's just walking towards you with kind of just like a grin on her face, her deep purple red lips. "Well, don't you look handsome? You cleaned up tonight. Beautiful."
Do a little hand grab with a little kiss and a little bow, Miss Graves.
Old-fashioned for one so young. I like to see it. Well, come in, darling. I mean, we can talk down here if you want, but it's loud with all these fucking idiots. If you want, we can go upstairs.
Some of the things I have to discuss with you may be better in a more private environment.
I hope so. And she'll take you by the hand, and she just basically leads you upstairs, this long staircase up and to the right. And you see what looks like, a barrier. So she's leading you up to a sectioned, portioned off area of this space. And you go through this door, and it appears to be...
Hey, don't you fucking ruin this for me.
Don't you ruin this for me!
We're not even here.
You guys are just going to be like... the whole time. That was a BJ sign, everybody on the radio.
Look at this side of the table. Too
Just
distracted.
don't look at it. Just look at me.
Okay.
Just look at me.
I still it's hard. Anything in this category is just like, oh yeah, let's get it on, baby. And then just blood squirted everywhere.
Yeah, that's the sound of it.
You're assuming my intentions.
You're assuming.
Yeah.
This is just... Hey, you guys don't know this girl.
She's the one who keeps describing her as super hot, okay?
I am. She
That's
is.
in High of the Beholder. We established that.
Yeah,
earlier.
right.
She is super hot. She's my VLX. I love her. She was
Yeah.
my first vampire character, and I just love her so much. She's my VLX.
So you do her?
Oh my god, yes. In a heartbeat.
Would I do her?
Yes.
Okay.
There is
With-
no one on the
with a
planet
bag.
that wouldn't.
With a bag over my head.
Either or.
Yeah. As long as
Only
she can't
someone,
see me.
Yeah, that's
only
what-
someone who is not interested in the female form, and even they would be like, nobody's that gay. Come on. So she leads you upstairs and takes you into what appears to be her kind of living apartment space. This is still absolutely beautifully decorated, but comparatively to downstairs, where it was just lots of color, there was so much going on, very bright and vibrant and alive. This is much more muted. You notice that everything, for the most part, is white. There are a few amber lights that are lighting the space, but otherwise it is mainly just cavernous sitting area and mostly white furnishings, carpets, lamps. Everything in here appears to be mostly just bleached out. But you do see something that catches your eye as she unlocks the door and leads you into this space. There seems to be a wall of paintings. Not many, maybe less than a dozen, all painted in this very rusty red type of pigment, kind of like a burnt sienna almost. Other than that, there is not much art, but she turns around and says, "Oh, come on in, darling. Make yourself comfortable. I have a little place we can sit over here and talk." Thank you guys for not making a period joke. I'm sure you might have been thinking about it,
Oh, I
but
did,
when I
but-
I
Oh,
know.
I actually-
But thank you for
no,
not
I
making that
didn't.
joke. Fuck, I guess it does kind of sound like period sisters, but I just wanted it to sound more like it had to do with blood.
We can do better than that with our terrible
humor.
infantile
Not
jokes.
much, but a little bit.
It also depends on the moment too. Like
Yeah.
that was not
It's true.
a moment where we're gonna make
Period jokes.
a lot of jokes. Yeah. It wasn't like girls are funny.
Girls have vaginas.
Yeah.